Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading, guided message for Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor. Okay, so some time ago somebody had asked me and it just popped up on my For You page and I was like, perfect timing, so I could, put two together. But anyway, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. It just ain't. But you gotta watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that button because it don't cost you nothing. Okay, don't have me out here flowing. Okay, so it's so interesting how cards be falling and how spirit be like, look, I want you to do it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and touch these two and then I'm going to touch this one, okay, in regards to this combined energy for Iman and Tiana. So spirit is acknowledging that someone is trying and they're going to continue to repetitively try because they're pissed, okay, period, point blank. Cats have 9 lives. So this is my brouhaha card, but they're trying to have a breakthrough. They're trying to have solution. They're trying to have receptivity and faith. They're trying to get you to understand something. Like, I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, you think I'm going to stop? I'm not. Okay, because somebody's really mad underneath it all. That's just the energy that's coming through. Spirit is saying, not now. See, dogs typically show me loyalty. That's just the energy that comes through. And so someone is mad because they're no longer loyal. They're angry. They're yelling and screaming and crying out to the universe, to God, to source, to any and everybody that'll listen, okay? Dead end, stalemate, not now. Lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed. And Spirit said what they really need to be focusing on is a come to Jesus moment, to have reconciliation. Shake hands, okay? Communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Because you said you would never do this, and you're doing it. You're doing it. See, God don't like ugly. There's a lot of clash, nastiness, strife, revenge, resentment, nastiness, when it comes to these two, sending them love and light. And it feels like it ain't over. Okay, Spirit. How does Tiana Taylor currently see Iman Shumpert? Oh man. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that she currently sees him as a vampire, draining, sucking all of her energy, depleting her of her natural resources. She's got 0, 0, 0 on the energy reader. I've got nothing else to give. It's a vampire. Okay, and how does Iman Shumpert currently see Tiana Taylor? Okay. All right. And he currently sees her as the maiden. Uh-oh. I don't know why this card is a little tricky, but it does feel very tricky. It feels like the maiden, someone that is very youthful and young and subtle. But also something about her being so exposed too is kind of interesting. A maiden is someone who's no longer married as well, right? We do know that. I mean, it's a little bit of a dig. Like, you're not married now. Go do what you need to do. Go flash your goodies. But this is also interesting. I do see an offering here, and I also see a candle letting me know that there is some magic. It's almost like a peek, like, yo, she's into it. Just let you know she's into it. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. The skeletons are coming out of the closet. See, they've been trying to push back the information and not share it with the public. And guess what? It ain't nobody's business. But that's just how it appeared. That's how it was perceived. Like this was a split, an amicable split. Like we're on good terms. It just didn't work out. But now the skeletons are coming out of the closet. You can't push back that information anymore. Spirit said that somebody was trying to hold on to this relationship and it just fizzled out. Like trying to hold on to the love and also try to hold on to the respect. There is some unfinished business with these two. And it makes me feel like these are karmic lovers, a karmic debt, karmic lesson. And then someone else is acknowledging, who do you love? Now, we don't know if this is somebody else's face, if this is her looking at herself in the mirror. It makes me feel like somebody was skeptical about who were they loving, hugging, and up on. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was you doing this with? Was it me? Because the person looks sad. Or is it their reflection? Or is it their all-seeing eye, all-knowing eye?
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's a friend a request, and then we have forgiveness here. So some kind of conversation in the middle of the deck, hopefully in due time, sooner than later, they can get on the road to healing. But it does not feel like it's getting ready to happen anytime soon. It's gonna be a little bit. Somebody is in their feelings right now about this relationship. They feel destroyed, shattered, fucked up, broken up into pieces. And in the middle of the deck, they are trying to spoil themselves so that they can center themselves and get into alignment and stay centered. Spirit is acknowledging that someone in this relationship is getting a room, be that for business and pleasure, and they need to be careful, cautious of that energy. It feels like when the cat's away, the mouse will play. There's something going on in this relationship that definitely makes me feel like somebody stepped outside of the marriage. Not my business, not my problem. Okay, so Tiana Taylor and Iman with the Ace of Cups. Okay, new love, celebration. This might be what set somebody off. Did he move on quicker than she would have liked? I'm not sure. Not my business, not my problem. New beginnings, okay? Subconsciously, Spirit is acknowledging that there's legal matters, that they will be going to court to, bring the scales to a balance here, weigh the balance, cause and effect, consequences, justice. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that both of them just need to be strong, focus on inner strength right now. I do have some Leo energy coming off of this card. Self-love, fire sign energy coming off of this card. Fearless, brave, and overcoming self-doubt. Okay, so what was their biggest obstacle, Tiana Taylor and Iman? Their biggest obstacle. I always read biggest obstacle in reverse. Losing momentum, chaos, and waiting with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Fire sign in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Mars time. Okay. Another big obstacle was somebody was working too hard. Someone's just way too clingy and dependent and no style. Okay. With the 9 of Pentacles, earth sign energy in reverse, becoming a conformist to this energy when they normally would have been like, no, thank you. Another obstacle with the Ace of Swords, negative self-talk. Air sign energy, a lack of direction is an obstacle. Memory loss is an obstacle. And just making the wrong decision by choosing each other was an obstacle, okay? Seems like they were very fiery and passionate, but then that was it. It's like, you got all of this, but where's the communication? Where's the understanding? Where's the similarity, the balance of it all? Spirit says there's something else in the middle of the deck with the King of Cups. A violent man, overly emotional and or a cheater is a big obstacle with the King of Cups in reverse. And then lastly, with the Hangman in reverse, feeling like you sacrificing yourself is an obstacle. I'm always sacrificing. Why do I have to be the one who always has to sacrifice? Impulsive behavior was an obstacle, and disinterest was an obstacle in this relationship. Now, what's the energy like moving forward for these two? Spirit is acknowledging with the High Priestess, there's an energy of one or both of them is going to be listening to their intuition, their higher intuitive selves, and aligning themselves and getting on the righteous path. And this is going to open up an opportunity for one or both of them to be more successful and confident and famous and in the spotlight and have the recognition that they were seeking. Spirit said validation. Okay, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.